You gotta think about it. Think about it.
Hey guys, I hope everyone is doing well. On a bit of a Loft mission today. I'm sick with digital and I feel like I'm a digital hypocrite when it comes to my films, like my DVD collection, say film collection. So yeah, a few years ago, probably about 7 or 8 years ago, we did a bit of a cull on mainly DVDs, a few like Blu-rays, and the ones we kept we put up in the loft. But now at a bit of a fork in the road, and watching quite a few other videos and kind of experiencing it myself, where some of the classic films from me, who's kind of a Generation X, born late 70s. A lot of the films aren't showing on the streaming services, and if they are, then they're across all of them and kind of maintain that subscription. It's just like silly money a month. So really want to go through, see what I've still got, and ideally see what I still would like to have. So I've got that nice nostalgic and hopefully concise film and TV series set, covering everything that I enjoyed growing up and I still do enjoy. So I'm about to go up in the loft and see what we've still got. So yeah, health and safety. I wasn't going to do crazy filming when I was climbing the loft ladder. So now in the loft, it's just like full of stuff. Been going through a few boxes and I needed a few runs, but here's some of the DVDs, a few Blu-rays in fact that I found. So I'm going to bag them up and then get them back downstairs and have a look through. Right, back down from the loft, and pleasantly surprised. Combination of TV series, some obviously a lot of films, some cartoons, some kid stuff. I'm more pleased about the TV series bits that I've still got. I must have, I hate to say it, got rid of a lot of classic films, which bite my tongue. I have to get those back into the collection. So I'm just going to focus on the films now, and I'll whiz through them, and maybe talk a little bit as we're going through as to what's missing and what's kind of triggered from there that I still need to get. There's a lot of classics. There's some key classics that I'd like to buy back and just make sure I've got them in physical form. And so we do that today, and then maybe on another day we look at the cartoons, the kids films, and the TV series as well. But let's stop blabbering. Let's have a look at what we got. Right, so I've spun the camera around. We're going to do a quick A to Z, if I've got my alphabet correct. We won't labour on each one. We'll whiz through, and perhaps we'll talk about if any kind of trigger memories, which ones I'd also like to get back into the collection. So first up, we've got Alien, the quadrilogy, obviously the first four. I've got a lot of love, particularly for the first two films, absolute classics. I think the second one, for me, probably hits more of the old nostalgia strings. I remember watching that with my old man, and I must have been like single digits in age, and it kind of opened my eyes to the potential of more kind of adult violent films versus what I'd seen before, cartoons and PG related stuff. So absolutely love that. Don't remember the origins of this, but as you can see at the top, it's got like rental copy on it. But Anchorman, I love Will Ferrell, and this is just so many class scenes in it. I think it's the one with is it Sex Panther, aftershave, and so many lines. The fight scene in it is absolutely class. And is it Brick? Steve Carell, is it Brick? I'm trying to remember their names, but absolutely love that. Back to the Future 1, 2 and 3. Mainly kind of probably like a lot of people focus on the first two films, but I did see the third film with my mum in the cinema. Is it like the Western one? So again, it's kind of as a film, it's not as good as the first two in my opinion, but because of the nostalgia and the memories. I think it's pretty sure it's the last day of summer holidays before I went back to school, which is always a sucky day. But it was a nice distraction to go and watch the third one. So love a bit of that. This one, probably first watched as a teen growing up. So the almighty Peter Jackson's Bad Taste. So this and Brain Dead were absolutely awesome. Still watch it from time to time. Just real low budget, I think like him and his mates, but such a like creative mind, particularly when it came to the special effects and with kind of, the outfits, and it was so well done. I think this is like eBay entirely. It's a special edition, quite a low number, but hey ho, it's probably not worth very much. Just apart from the value of watching the film, which is absolutely awesome. How cheesy was that? Batman, the film that I was about 11 and a half and rejected from the cinema, because albeit it's got 15 on here, I'm pretty sure it was a 12 back in the day, so I'm not entirely sure that's gone up. If anything, I thought certifications would go down as we have more of a bit of an appetite for violence, or tolerance for violence, which is a bit weird. But yeah, love this one. I do love the second one as well, with the Penguin is a fab character. I think Danny DeVito does it justice, but this one with Jack Nicholson, Keaton obviously, and encompassed by the fantastic Prince. So that soundtrack is friggin' awesome. One of the best film soundtracks in my opinion. And this is a CEX buy. As you can see, it's like a 4K Ultra HD, so I'm going to chuck that in the PlayStation. But can't go wrong with a bit of that. So already one is missing. Batman Returns. We need to get that into the collection. Moving around, you'll see a bit of a theme here. There's a lot of David Lynch stuff, and got a lot of time for David Lynch. Just again opened my eyes to a different part of filmmaking, which was just films that carry real cheesy, but like a bit of ambiguity and uncertainty, and just very strange and mysterious, and some way out kind of cinematography. Get my teeth in on this Sunday morning, but this is a classic, like Blue Velvet, Cole McLachlan. It's got like Dennis Hopper's the baddie, and he's one hell of an evil dude in this, but very like a lot of Lynch's stuff, fairly dark, but I suspect it's the year. I'm trying to see this through my camera. Is it 1986? So fairly early-ish. Super duper classic. Yeah, gritty times in LA. Boys in the Hood. What an amazing film. With you got Cuba Gooding Jr., a bit of Ice Cube over there. Is it Larry from the is it Fishburne from the Matrix in the middle? But yeah, really, really cool. Nice pumping soundtrack as well. This one is actually from the awesome Game Zone Bird Room from James, and I think it was a thank you last year for getting involved, or the year before perhaps, of getting involved in the Secret Santa. He pinged out a little gift to folk, and I'm pretty sure this was one that he sent my way, Cannibal Ferox. So nice light-hearted afternoon with the kids type film. Yeah, unrated. Cheers for that, James. Got a bit more David Lynch here, an early one in Eraserhead. Mulholland Drive, which I've got a lot, is so back and forth and just very unreal in terms of the plot and where things go, and just Again, and one of those you watch it and you're just like, wow, but what the hell was that all about? And then you kind of reflecting on it and reassessing it. And one I probably need to watch again and see if it makes any more sense than it did the first time. Probably not with my limited brain cells. John Hurt, again, a bit of an iconic role with Sir Anthony Hopkins as well. And The Elephant Man, I remember watching this. Again, I think with my dad growing up, but a classico, a bit more Lynch as well. This one, I think I picked it up, it was the last year or the year before, a bit of a charity shop, cheapo, but the one for me out of these three that hits the nostalgia of Desperado. That was the one I watched in my teens growing up. Absolutely classic. I think I'm sure I've seen all three, but the middle one, Desperado, is one that stands out. Collector's edition. I'm not entirely sure what's so different about that. Probably trailers and commentary and all that. Typical DVD jazz. Right, we're turning a corner. And bloody hell, this is just a classic. This should be in everyone's collection. A bit of E.T. It's a nice set, this. It's the one I'm thinking of. You can actually watch it and you can change the audio so that you've got the live orchestra or live rendition of the soundtrack being played by an orchestra, as opposed to obviously the one used for the film, which gives it a bit of a different vibe. But yeah, what a classic. It's nice, nice set, that. Godfather 1, 2 and 3. A bit of violence, Horse's Head and Mafioso. So I've had these a while. I think I've had them since they came out. Still in fairly good nick. I hope they've been, like all these discs, I hope they've increased at the bottom. The discs are okay from being exposed to those temperatures up in the loft. A bit of a Christmas classic. Say Christmas because it's always on at Christmas. But yeah, Great Escape, Steve McQueen. That's triggered a thought. I'd love to get Bullet in there. Missing that one. That's a classic. Want to get some additional ones. I don't want to go like crazy. I just want to get ones that are of kind of relevance and just immediately it's like, okay, I need to get that back in. And then just looking at the letters, we jump from Godfather to The Great Escape, something Goonies. Like, where the hell is the Goonies? That needs to be in here as well. Indiana Jones. So 1, 2 and 3, and then the bonus disc, and then we've got the Chiati LaBeouf, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which, funnily enough, I only saw in the last couple of years. I think I've been avoiding it like the plague, and there's a bit of a let's waste a bit of time on a Sunday afternoon. It wasn't too bad, but come on, guys and girls, this is where it's at. All three are just awesome. Even The Last Crusade with Sean Connery, got a lot of time for that one. This one, as I was digging through the discs, sorry for the glare, another David Lynch one, as you can quite clearly see. Inland Empire. I don't think my memory is a bit pants, but I don't remember this one at all. We'll see some real notable actors in there. Some of which have unfortunately passed, but some that are quite heavily used by Lynch in his films, like Laura Dern on the far right in the pictures. But yeah, I have to watch that one. I don't remember it. Tarantino, again, is this the first set of Tarantino films? So I'm a bit of a spoiler, but I do need, looking ahead, I need to get a bit of Reservoir Dogs, perhaps a bit of Pulp Fiction as well, and so Jackie Brown. That's going to they've all got great soundtracks, haven't they? But Jackie Brown's got a good one, so maybe that, but certainly I need Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction. Bit of a probably, I don't know, is it deemed a bit of a cult? It's a cult classic, a bit of an indie. A popular indie film, Napoleon Dynamite. I've still got this sticker on there from wherever that was, charity shop, 50p. But yeah, I do like this. Just silliness. Absolute silliness. Nice one-liners, very well. A bit of Wes Anderson, perhaps, in it. And that's another thing. Where the heck is my Wes? I'm hoping they're in another box upstairs. I love all things Wes. I think I found Fantastic Mr. Fox, but like the Royal Tenenbaums, Bottle Rocket, Crumbs, Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. So I'm going to need to be hunting for some of them. What a classic. Oh, Phil Daniels. Sting. As the was he the bellboy in the hotel? But yeah, bloody hell, it's got so many peeps in it. And the guy from, I forget his name, is the guy from The Bill on the far right. Yeah, absolutely awesome. Again, a bit of the Who soundtrack. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, musical directors. John Entwistle, Pete Townsend. Yeah, what a film. I have to watch that one. Again, it's been a while. Yeah, Hitchcock again. I think it's the only Hitchcock one in this collection. So I did have quite a few. Certainly had like The Birds, Psycho. Is it Strangers on a Train? Yeah, I'm sure I had about 10. I must have got rid of a lot, but kept James Stewart and Grace Kelly for some reason. And this is it's a classic. Rear Window. We love Rocky. We're certainly doing this in this household. So the Rocky anthology. 1 to 5. I think 1 to 4, amazing. 5's that Tommy the Machine toss pop. Not a fan of that. But yeah, the first 4, I could watch them every day on any day. Doesn't really make any sense, does it? But yeah, what a just class in every way. Big up to the Sliced Alone. Baz Luhrmann in Romeo and Juliet. In fact, it was the missus who kind of got me into this and his films, and it was like Moulin Rouge. I think followed after this one, but it's got a very young Leo DiCaprio and Claire Danes as well. But some fantastic, very well shot, beautifully done. Another one with fantastic tunes, some Radiohead in there as well. I mean, how cool is that? And you're already catching a glimpse of this. Yeah, well, I mean, what a classic, Shawshank Redemption. Unbelievable. I'm sure everyone has seen this, but it's a fairly, I'm trying to think how long it is. It's a really lengthy film, but so good. It just passes in no time at all. It was, some gritty brutalness, but spoilers, but beautiful escapism ending. I'll say no more. Star Wars. Say the complete saga. I think this is. I don't think it has the. It's just 1 to 6. There's none of that 7, 8, 9. Malarkey. So 4, 5, and 6. Of course, this could be a series in itself, but in terms of the YouTube videos, but 4, 5, and 6 where it's at. I do have a lot of time. There's the other one, just in the wings at the top. Rogue One. How bloody brilliant is that? And obviously a prelude to episode 4. But yeah, incredible. Such a good film. The new films were the best of the new ones, in my opinion. Shoot me down if you want, but that's just my take on stuff. I'm going to be able to open this bad boy. Yes, I am. All right, hang on. I'm just going to quick jump cut and I'll get this out. I can't remember exactly where I got this from, but it's a fantastic Superman set. Look at that. Lenticular, as you like. A little collector's edition. It's just packed of stuff, half of which I haven't even. See that little booklet goes in there. But yeah, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Superman Returns as well. Okay, this obviously must have been when Superman Returns came out. They decided to do some whacking great box set. But yeah, it's really nice. So 13 discs. So I do love a bit of Superman. Can he go wrong with that, particularly in that box set form? And then last up, we've got Wall Street, an introduction to banking. Yeah, classic. Did watch the sequel whenever that came out, and God, that wasn't. Yeah, that was definitely passable. But this one is awesome. Money never sleeps. And yeah, I think that's it. Let's just cut back to a quick outro. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little look at the collection. But yeah, there's a few that I'm after now. I think Tarantino is a gap. I know we spoke about Rocky, but there's a few Stallone, like there's no Rambo in there. We need to get Rambo back in. And Arnie as well. I mean, where's the Terminator? I need the Running Man. Total Recall. Goonies. Yeah, a few. I'm going to drop a bit of a list and then work a way to get them on the cheap and complete that collection. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, any views on these films, or moreover, any absolute classics that you think I should have back in the collection or in the collection, because I might not have had them the first time round. We'll leave it there. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.